action about to get started here at Mount Zion High School. It's the Railers and the Titans. Central State 8 will have one representative left in the tournament after tonight. Right now the Railers have the advantage 9-7, Josh. It's been all from behind the three-point line for Lincoln tonight.
7 threes, all seven shots attempted were threes. We made 3 of them, but no 2s attempted for the Railers. We got to find an easy way to get baskets, whether it's transition or off some steals.
High Belsic tried to pull up, it wasn't there. So now the Railers, who've got possession. Railers had Cook, Horsham, Podbelsic each hit a 3 in the first quarter for the scoring. Gavin goes by his guy, and Gavin's going to get whistled for a carry, and then Gavin got hammered. Lots of contact after the whistle, and
yeah, I thought it was a good call. I thought he carried it. It looked like he wanted to turn the corner, and Glenwood Helm came right at him, and he had to do something different, so he kind of paused with the ball in his hand, and that I thought it was a good call on the carry.
Olden, Podbelsic, Cook, Bowlby, block on the floor for the Railers. Glenwood, Helm, McAdams, Harper, Kooks, and Allen. Allen holds on the right wing, back between the circles. Now they're swinging it around through Kooks at the top of the key. Hands back to Harper on the left wing. McAdams, 3 on the way, up and good.
Yeah, he's the guy that scares me. Coming into the season, he hadn't shot it well, or he had shot it well against the Railers, and the 2 games he hadn't shot it very good against the Railers, and he was a guy that scared me.
Podbelsic fires a 3, that's off the mark, and right now the Railers are settling. Helm with a spin move, kicks it over McAdams, off the glass and in.
Yeah, that shows the athleticism of Helm, a guy that gets out on a break, makes a spin move and a dump pass to McAdams for an easy layup. So the Railers got to get back. We got to get some easy baskets. A lot of 3s still taken for the Railers.
Another 3. Bowlby misses the 3. Gavin tried to go up, had it knocked away from behind. And right now, every shot for the Railers coming from long. Allen kicks it over to McAdams on the left wing. He fakes the 3. And a foul is going to be whistled as a Helm gets knocked over. And I think that foul is going to be whistled on Joey Olden. And I'm not sure there's many folks that think Joey would knock over Helm, but right now the Railers got to stop this 10-0 run from Glenwood.
Yeah, we talked about it in the U-High game of teams that can handle runs of spurts, and right now you can only handle about a 5 or 7 run spurt, and then it's tough to come back from. So the Railers got to lock up here.
Allen 3 in the corner, good. Railers were up 7, now they're down 6. It is 15-9, 6:13 to go in the first half.
You know, don't panic. Be patient here and still go to the basket. We've got to get some guys going to the hoop. We've got to draw fouls, get to the free throw line. We've gotten 0 easy baskets so far tonight.
And I think it's at a point now where the Railers need to have something good happen. Bowlby on top to block. Gavin with a backdoor cut to Will, who lays it off the glass.
There it is. And we need an easy layup, something to get something going to the hoop, and the Railers get it with a back cut by Podbelsic with a great look from block. So you got to keep doing it. We got to find a way to get easy baskets. The 3s are not going to fall all night.
5.5 to go. Well, they were falling early, and since then it's just been really cold here at Mount Zion. Hooks down the lane, pull up from 10, back rim, no. Podbelsic the board, high for the Railers.
And a Helm all over block down there, and nothing called.
Well, you know, Coach always says that as you go down this trail, it gets harder and harder to get the calls made, and right now, very physical, not much being called out there.
Yeah, I'd like to see Max just take Helm right off the dribble and go to the hoop, but Max not looking, really any Railer not looking to go to the hoop at all. 5
minutes to go. Railers with the basketball, going to the basket to our right. Cook being guarded by Peyton Allen. Back out to Olden, watched by McAdams. Podbelsic holds. On the dribble, hands to block. Gavin trying to make a move over to Joey on the right wing.
Yeah, really physical. Chatham Glenwood, it's tough to drive on him.
Podbelsic drives in the lane, kicks it back out, swinging around, Max open 3, yeah.
Great ball movement, yeah. It looked like Podbelsic had an easy lane for a layup. He's not accustomed to finishing a lot of those. He generally looks to pass out. That time it was a good decision. He passed out. We reversed it over to a wide open Cook, and Cook drains a 3 for a big basket for the Railers.
4:20 to go, first half. It is Glenwood 15, Lincoln 14. Allen another 3. That's no good. Goes over the top of the backboard, and it'll go back to the Railers as Tyler Horsham checks back in. Joey Olden will take a seat.
Well, it really looks like Allen almost every time he's going to get it, he's going to either go to the basket or shoot the basketball. Yeah, he's not looking to pass and really taking the the ownership of scoring for the Titans, so you got to be able to get out on him. He's a streaky shooter, even though he's been out for a month or so.
And because of that, when does fatigue become a factor for him?
Well, we'll see how much he's really gotten a rest.
Max pull up from 16 is good.
Yeah, Max getting it going now a little bit where they got to come out and get him. He's hit some threes, and they got to run at him now, so he's able to get a couple pull-up jumpers there. One for Max, a big shot. He's brought us back here. 3:45 left in the second quarter.
Fuchs over to Allen on the right wing, skips it all the way across to McAdams on the left side. Fuchs top of the key, drives in, hands back to Harper. Harper fakes with the pass, dumps into Fuchs in the lane. Contact, throws it off the glass, and good.
Yeah, nice left-handed. You know, it's always tough to guard that lefty. He's got a good touch in there. He's very physical. Fuchs 6'5", so a tough guy that when they put him at the free throw line.
Max leads the way for the Railers. He has 8. Clyde Belsick on top to Bowlby. From Mount Zion High School, we thank you for joining us here. Will back out to Bowlby, top of the key, 3, yes.
Boy, the Railers moving the ball out. Chatham Glenwood having to run at a lot of the Railer players when we're starting to penetrate now. Good things happen when you get going to the hoop. Well, Chatham having to run at us, and we're able to move the basketball.
But just that quickly, Allen comes down with a floater in the lane. He has 8, and we're tied at 19, and the offense starting to pick up as Pod fires a 3, shoots it up long. Can Bowlby track it down? He can. Max will fire a 3. And
boy, was that quick? I mean, he caught it, shot. And when he generally does that, Jeff, we've seen it all year long. When he catches and shoots right away, it's going in.
Max with half the Railers' points. He has 11 of the 22.
I'd like to see the Railers be a little more aggressive on the defense. I don't think we're pressuring the Titans as much as we can.
McAdams tries to answer for 3. That's no good. Ball tipped out by Allen. Clyde Belsick tried to grab it, and he got away with throwing it out to Fuchs. Fuchs runs into Gavin, and we're going the other way. An offensive foul.
Well, they should have called the travel the first time. Allen was crawling all over the floor with the basketball.
So Gavin did get the charge, Josh, the first time, but that time he stepped in and did a nice job, and we've seen it all year. Gavin and Bowlby especially, they're willing to stand in there and take the punishment if it means an extra possession for your team. And with 2:10 to go here in the first half, Railers with the 3-point advantage are needing every possession.
Well, you're right. We kind of withheld their spurt, and now Railers on a spurt of their own.
And then we're going to have traveling called.
No, Helm with the pass.
And we've got the official, and we've got an official, they're discussing whether it's a foul or a travel. And Peyton Allen doesn't have a striped shirt, so he doesn't really need to be in the conversation. And they're going to give him the travel call. So the officials got together, and one of them didn't have enough of a spine to stand up for it, so.
That's unfortunate, too. And Helm just ran over a block on a screen, too, and now they call a charge on Bowlby. That's a travel right there. This guy's not even watching.
Well, Coach Al's wearing a really bright purple shirt, and his face is getting close to matching it. Bowlby done a nice job cutting off Allen, who throws it away, but Fuchs tracks it down at the timeline. Good job by Bowlby guarding the baseline against Allen. Harper tipped away by Max, and then McAdams throws a forearm into Max as he's trying to go after it. And Coach Al grabs Max and tells him to get back, and I think the official's having a word of discussion with Greg Alexander, and
yeah, getting a little chippy now, as you would expect. Sectional basketball, Central State 8 foes. That's why you play the game.
Harper on the right wing, minute and a half to go. Fuchs, 3-point lead for the Railers. Tight one here in Mount Zion. Harper drives in. The sophomore with the floater, that's no good, and Max brings the rebound down. Maybe Max will come down and fire a 3. Hands off. No, was going to hand off. Thought about firing. Horsham back to Max. Max down the lane. The scoop shot will not go down. I tell you what, Josh, you've seen it before. You take a look at the look on Max Cook's face. There's a kid right there who's basically said, get out of the way, I'm going to take care of it.
Well, right now they can't guard him. He's hit some threes, he's hit pull-up jumpers. Now they've had to really extend their defense and get out on him. He's a great ball handler and quick enough to get to the rim. You got to put your free throws in when they get there, as Max misses his first one, would barely draw his iron, but he's at their mercy right now because he's shown everything that you can do out on the basketball court at this point. Shoot a 3, hit a pull-up, and now gone to the hoop.
Max missed the first one, second one on the way. That one falls good. Railers up 23-19, 1 minute to go here in would you say physical first half?
It's been chippy, and a good basketball game. You know, it's going to be physical this time of year, as it is always in our conference, and I think that's a great thing about our conference. It prepares us for this type of basketball.
Under a minute to go, 45 seconds. We saw the Railers, Josh, hold for the final shot in the first quarter. Does Glenwood do that here?
I'd be fine with it if they held it.
Allen, three, left it short. Helm tried to grab the rebound, got it, dumped it over to Brown. He missed it, Bunny, and then a foul is going to be whistled on Brown as there's Gavin Block again. Boy, in a game like this, you can't. If you're Helm, wouldn't you feel more secure if you're Coach Blakeman of him taking it instead of dumping it off?
He gives it to a varsity basketball player right under the hoop. You're expected to make that at this level. So, but that's why you stay around and you rebound. And Gavin stood around and got another big rebound with a foul. Now, so a big basket here would send us a 4-point lead now. Would send us at anywhere from 6 to 7. It would be a huge basket here for the Railers.
18 seconds to go. 23-19 as Josh alluded to. A 4-point advantage for the Railers. Max hanging on to it.
Yeah, they go zone. It looks like when we try to hold it for one, the first time in the first quarter they went zone. Now they go zone again.
Down to 5 to 4. Max thinks about it. Pulls up. 3 on the way. Left it short. Tipped around. And that's the way our first half will end. At the end of the first half, it is Lincoln on top. Lincoln 23, Glenwood 19. We'll be back with our halftime in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.